Hi everyone, this is Kasha, Plannerista 101. Today we are going to be planning the month of November, the monthly calendar, and the November currently. And I'm using the calendar from the Sugar and Type, which is a horizontal planner. I use that monthly because it's very neutral, as you'll be able to see. So today I'm planning to do something different. I pulled out some stickers from the monthly boxes, which is the new one, as well as the vintage botanical sticker book, and that's what I'm going to be planning with. And then for the November currently page, what I'm doing is just taking some black construction paper and covering up those 3 months. So I'm just going to take the adhesive roller and cover everything up to make sure that nothing is seeping through. And then I'll be using something different today, so you'll be able to see. So now I'm just gluing the construction page down. I wanted to cover the peach color on the page, so I just cut a longer strip with the adhesive, and I'm just gonna grab my scissors and cut this to measure, and we'll go from there. Then I'm gonna take another piece of construction paper and cover the lower section where it says notes and remember, and I'm gonna do the same thing to the bottom and cover it up with black construction paper. Okay, so as this is covered, it's time to washi everything up to make sure that my surface doesn't get dirty. So I'm just grabbing washi that I'm not fond of in particular, and I know I wouldn't be using it, and then I'm covering up the edges around the construction paper as well as the edges of the page itself, because today I'm going to be using a texture paste. I've never used it before, so this is the first time I'm going to be doing this. I have some stencils that I would like to use, and today we're going to be using texture paste. So I use Heidi Swap texture paste. I have the white one, and I have the stencil with swirls, and I'm just gonna go ahead and place this in place with a little bit more washi tape, and we'll go from there. Once the washi is in place, I'm going to go ahead and take a little bit of the paste out of the tube, squeeze just a little bit out because not a lot is necessary, and I'm gonna take a palette knife and I'm going to be spreading evenly on top of the surface. You don't have to make it smooth. If you want a rougher surface, you can leave a little bit more on the top. Everybody does different textures or different preferences. For me, I want it to be flush because this will already be bulky in my planner, and I didn't want to bulk it up even more. and I decided to also cover up the edges. So as you can see, as I'm spreading everything with a knife, not much of the texture paste is necessary to do this, and it creates beautiful swirls that you see on the stencil. So I'm just gonna lift the stencil up and let this dry a little bit while I work on the lower portion. So I'm gonna take my second stencil, which is a tree, and I'm gonna again put it in place to make sure that this is not moving around for me. And we're gonna use the same washi tape from the other stencil. And I'm gonna do the same thing. It's very, very important when you're finished to remove your stencils right away and wash them so none of the paste gets stuck onto your stencil. If it gets stuck, what happens is you won't be able to remove it as easily. It will be a lot of work, and then your embossing won't be the same. So I'm doing the same thing to the tree. As you can see, there's a blue shadow right underneath the tree that wasn't supposed to happen, but did. So sometimes it's not perfect. I mean, like I said, I have never done this before. This is my first time playing with texture paste in a planner, and I thought it might be a fun idea, so I'm just trying it out and we'll see how it turns out in the end. So I am just lifting everything up. This is the tree, and I'm gonna go wash off the stencil, and now I'm just going to be removing the washi tape, and we'll go from here. Those two shadows underneath the tree were not supposed to happen, like I said, but they're there, so I'm just gonna deal with it. I'm not super happy about it, but I'm not gonna redo a whole tree just because of this. Okay, so now I'm just gonna clean up edges and whatever I can, and I'm gonna clean my palette knife, and then I'm going to go ahead and let this dry for about 20 to 25 minutes. And while this dry, we can work on our monthly. So I'm going to be using stickers from most of the stickers are actually from Vintage Botanicals, which I love that planner, and I love those stickers, and they're just beautiful. So I've decided to do a black and white spread for the month of November. I've been getting kind of sick of all the falls that I've been seeing. As much as I love fall, I just want something different in my planner, something floral, something different. So I pulled out all the stickers that I needed to use for my monthly, and I placed them on a wax cookie sheet those are actually pre-cut, and now I'm just placing stickers onto my planner. With that flower washi, I'm just marking time off for myself, and those boxes just mean that I have plans that require a full day. And I keep pulling it up and down, of course. That's my style, because I never can put a sticker down straight the first time around. And then Saturdays, I usually do an extensive planning day. So I just placed a little planner up there. I usually do quite a few film with me videos. A lot of times I'll just film quite a few videos ahead of time for you guys, so when it gets busy I still have content, and I do normally plan quite a bit in advance. And I'm just placing a quote that says, "You can do anything, but you cannot do everything," which is so true. And I am guilty as charged of trying to do way too much always. So for that reason, I just put that on the edge as a reminder to myself. They'll also limit a to-do list on the side for me. So this way my monthly to-do list won't be so extensive that I won't be able to do it. And now I'm just placing some black boxes around for the days that I know that I have events. So just keep placing boxes on top of boxes on appointment days and other important events that I have. And then on the 18th, a friend of mine has a birthday, and initially I just put a small icon, but then I decided to put a full box so I can write her name in, and it can look a little bit more cohesive with the rest of the spread. So now I'm just moving the box down and placing a little birthday cake icon on top of it. Again, I'm placing that little planner on Saturday again, which now my planner has moved out of frame. And then I'm just gonna decorate the rest of the month with floral stickers to make it beautiful and fun looking. So I'm just filling in those flowers and putting one on top. And that's it. That's my full monthly spread. I'm just adding one more box on the 25th because I know I have a plan. And this is what my monthly layout looks like. So now that the currently page has dried, I decided to paint it. And I immediately regretted it because I love the black and white look. I'm not sure what possessed me to wanting to color, but I think I wanted a little bit of fall in my planner after all. And I start coloring all the leaves with watercolors. And then I colored the top of the page as well later on. And I really do regret it because the black and white look was really, really neat. But again, what I've noticed about myself a lot of times, things will grow on me over time. So we will see what happens. This might grow on me as well. But for the time being, I'm not crazy about it. I love the way the texture paste came out. I love the way the design came out, but everything else is a little bit, the colors of the leaves and everything is a little bit much for me. I wished I left it black and white. So I'm just going to be coloring in for quite a while, so just relax. I hope you're planning in your planner as you're watching this. Before I used to do plan with me videos, that's exactly what I did. I used to binge watch all of the planning videos as I was planning myself, and that was kind of fun to do. So I'm just again coloring leaves, kind of playing with the fall colors, and then I start coloring the top like I said. And I start with the yellow and so on, and then I kind of mixed in all of the fall colors. I did yellow, and I did orange, red, dark red, and brown and green. But like I said, I wish I left it as white. It was so nice when it was white, and then I wasn't crazy about it when I colored it. But it was too late, so I just finished, and I think for next time I'll just leave this whatever color of the paste I make. It's gonna be what it is. So I just continue to paint, like I said, all of those colors. And that's pretty much it. So I'm just gonna finish up the spread. And thank you so much for watching and enjoying this with me. I really do appreciate you sticking around until the end of the video. As far as videos and social media goes, I've always planned, I just planned privately, and finally I have decided to do this with you guys on camera. So if you do enjoy my videos and you do watch them, please consider subscribing and liking my videos. Trying very hard to create a following for myself. Like I said, I really do enjoy what I do, and this is mostly for myself as a hobby, but I do like seeing that other people like what I do as well. That's why we do this on camera. So again, thank you so much for watching. Hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye!